out here? Who made it, and where did it come from? Or does it even have an ending? Wow. I mean, personally, the Earth is quite big to me. So when you think about it, I don't really think it has an ending. I mean, there are many types of, myths and things going on saying, you know, um, one person made the earth or how the earth came about. For example, the original Adam and Eve theme, or the earth on the turtle's back, as I recall. So really, I don't think the world actually came about as some people may think. Secondly, when it comes to the question of does it have an end? No, I don't think it has an end because, I mean, it's so big, and for me, I don't think anyone really knows the answer to the question because the earth is a really big place, and it's huge. So like, you can never really think of an end. So yeah, the earth is pretty big, and it's an ending. I don't see one. I don't see an ending in the earth at all. Only because nature plays a big part in how big the world can be, if you get what I'm saying. With the world being so big, being where I am right now makes me feel like there's there's a lot more to see. Like I'm only just seeing this little bit. When it's really like this much, I'm right here. So like for me to actually visit everything in the world would take me a lifetime, and that's really my answer. The earth is too big. Like doing this, I could do anything. I can jump around, I can do anything, and the earth still would be small, like just to my point of view. But like the world itself is big. So yeah, earth is big. Oh wow, spicy gum tree ball. Spicy gum tree balls are a type of fruit that are eaten by squirrels, chipmunks, and birds. And it's not edible for us because inside the spicy chipmunk ball are little seeds. Seeds that animals eat to, actually survive in the fall time. So they're actually kind of cool. I don't see why people, bypass them. I mean, I know when you like, just walk in, you just like, it would be mean to just, step on it. I think that's kind of harsh and cruel to, step on it. And as you look around, you can see where many spicy gum tree balls have been stepped on. So I really think that's not, cool. It's kind of cruel because how would us humans feel if people like these big giants just came, took over our source of survival? And I don't think it's fair to these little things such as the squirrels, the chipmunks. Chipmunks, even though we don't have a lot of them, people, they survive by these things. And I know people don't really realize that these things, it's a lot of them. Like they come off many types of trees. I want to say 2 types of trees they can fall from, but yeah, they usually on the ground. Like they're more on the ground than they are on the trees. If you look up in the trees, they're on the trees. So I don't understand why people would not like them. Okay, people wouldn't like them because if you're walking and it's like, what was this place like 100 years ago? Honestly, nature is something that stays the same throughout time. The only thing that really might change nature is human, how they, cut down the trees and, just mess it up. Another way, animals need this. So from 100 years ago to 2013, 14 now, I don't think it really, changed as much. Now, as 500 years ago, I feel like it changed tremendously, only because 500 years ago, like, of course I wasn't alive, but when I look at history and stuff, I see that 500 years ago, all I saw was land. Like, I didn't see all these big, beautiful trees, or all the animals, or any of these things. So 500 years ago, it was worse. I think 100 years ago and now, I feel like it's kind of in the same range because it kind of relates to each other more than 500 years ago, how things were in nature or whatever. And I just feel like it got, from then to now, I feel like it's gotten better. Like, it's going to keep getting better. Like, more trees are going to grow, more animals are going to, animals live out here, so they kind of need this. Okay. Wait. So, yeah. It's going to get better. It's going to keep getting better. I mean, it can't get worse unless somebody just come chop down all the trees, which is not going to happen. It's millions and millions of trees throughout the world. So, like, for it to even get worse or for it to completely just go away, it'll have to be something very, very major or something like that. And that's why am I here? And do I have a purpose? And if so, what is it? I feel as though, as being a human and the animals being animals, I feel like the animals need us and we need them. So my purpose here is to actually live with the oxygen from the trees, live from the plants and everything. Most of the things that we eat come from plants. I feel like nature is a necessity to even live, to even be a human. So I feel as though, like, if I'm going to live to be a human, I'm going to need the nature. If I don't have the nature, I'm going to die, basically. If I don't have oxygen, I'm gone. So I feel as though my purpose here is to actually live by nature. Like, everybody's purpose is to survive. And if you can't live by nature, you can't survive. So if you really want to survive, nature is the best thing. Like, the trees, the plants, the grass, every bit of nature, even the animals are a big part of why a lot of us are still alive. The birds, everything. So by nature being as destructive as, like, people make it seem, I really think it's out of the ordinary, because I feel as though nature really do help us. Like, imagine us not having all these trees. Like, trees get cut down every day, so I mean, more people are dying and we need these trees to survive. So that's why I'm here. And I feel as though if more people actually, like, thought about why, I feel as though, like, my purpose of being here has already been laid out for me. Like, you really can't say what, I mean, you can say what you want to do, but fate is going to happen either way it goes. So you're just going to, kind of go into this path that was already set for you, not the path that you set for yourself, because something's always going to get in your way. And even if you start your own path and you lead by something else, you're going to get back right on the path that fate laid out for you. So I feel as though my purpose here, by me saying that I don't know it, is because destiny has already laid my fate, my destiny, my thing out for me. So I feel as though it's already laid out. You shouldn't have to, particularly try to do things that that you can't do, because it's already laid out for you. So go on your own path. I mean, it's a good start because you want to be who you really are, but then again, it's not what you say. Is kind of already laid out for you, and you really shouldn't have to, like, rely on something else that's not yourself. So whatever your pathway that's laid out for you, try to follow that, and most of the time it's already inside of you. So just do what you feel like you're supposed to do, and don't, like, go back to the other path. It might be what you want to do, but it's not what you need to do. Want. So it goes in between that line. And so, like, okay, this is your bad path, this is your good path. Going down this path is basically, I mean, it's not for you.